Goliath's Nest, Chapter 1, Part 2. Arden stared at the holographic display in the Resolute's command center. The feed from Goliath's defense platform flickered with static, then cleared to show the aftermath, a damaged scout, escape pods drifting against the starfield. He pressed a hand to his temple, recalling the hours spent tracking anomalies in data logs months earlier. Supply diversions, unusual communications between corporate fronts, whispers of a secret expedition beyond Cooper. He had flagged concerns to superiors, but bureaucracy moved slowly. Now, evidence of a clandestine base on Planet X had sharpened his focus. He sensed the fuse had been lit long ago. He tapped his comm panel, maintain rescue coordination channel, notify medical teams to stand by for potential survivors, send data link to forensics, analyze hull fragment signatures for origin and mission profile. He gestured to his operations officer. Prepare intercept protocols in case of further unauthorized departures. Arden's mind flickered back to earlier days as a cadet on Earth, eager to serve Unity's mission of peaceful expansion, fascinated by interplanetary law, convinced that a single government could safeguard humanity. He had believed in rational discourse, that transparency and protocols would prevent conflict. Yet here he was, engaged in a tense standoff above a world few even believed existed. An aide informed him. Preliminary sensor data shows the scout was unarmed, civilian class. We have fragments of personal logs indicating a research mission. No overt weapons manifest. But the defense pulse was unannounced, so they assumed hostility. Arden exhaled slowly. Send that to Council. Emphasize ambiguity. They may not be outright aggressors, but unauthorized presence in that orbit is a breach of jurisdiction. He toggled through orbital charts. Moon Beta's defense installations. Planet X's hazy gravitational anomalies interfering with comm relays. This environment complicated both detection and negotiation. He considered escalating demands, ordering Goliath platform to stand down or face blockade, but hesitated. A single misstep risked igniting war. He remembered the Unity High Council's directive. Avoid bloodshed if possible, but enforce sovereignty. He felt the pressure, balancing caution with resolve. Arden's display pinged with an encrypted incoming message flagged as high priority. An analyst note quoting intercepted chatter among Goliath officers. Our systems misfired, blame interference, but ensure logs scrubbed. The subtext was clear. Concern about culpability. Arden frowned. Evidence of intentional obfuscation. He stored the note in a secure file. Possible attempt to conceal error or sabotage. Add to investigation. He leaned back. We'll continue rescue assistance to maintain goodwill, but tighten scrutiny. Issue a formal request. Goliath must provide full system logs for review. Gift of cooperation may avert escalation, but we cannot show weakness. His reflection turned inward. Was Unity's insistence on logs a genuine step toward transparency, or a pretext for intervention? He did not yet know, but he resolved to uncover the truth. The rescue pod drifted silently toward the escape pods. Mara watched sensor readings. 2 life pods with survivors detected alive but in critical condition. She felt the familiar rush of responsibility. Command decisions carried real human lives. She ordered medical drones to follow and stabilize survivors before retrieval. All the while she questioned. Were these genuine researchers, or spies sent to provoke an incident? Unity's shepherding of their fate would send a message. Mercy tempered by vigilance. Her console chimed. Unidentified vessel detected emerging from deep orbit. Trajectory vector intersects our location in minutes. Mara's eyes widened. This was unexpected. No prior signature of a third ship. She cross-checked orbital logs. Nothing registered. She called across the deck. All stations prepare for unidentified approach. Display full power on sensors. Ready secondary defense arrays. Her voice betrayed a hint of urgency beyond the earlier scout encounter. Ren scrolled through sensor matrix. Signature minimal, low emissions, possibly using Planet X's interference to mask approach. Could be a remnant of an expedition vessel, or an entirely separate actor. Hard to classify. Mara's mind raced. If another ship arrives, Unity might see it as reinforcement. Goliath might assume reinforcement from Unity or rogue actors. The fragile truce was unsteady. She leaned back, recalling a fragment of conversation months ago in command briefing. Julius had warned, Planet X's anomalies can mask or distort sensor signatures. Trust, but verify. Now those anomalies birthed ambiguity. She tapped to send a secure alert to Julius. New vessel emerging from deep orbit. Cannot identify. Request guidance. She paused, conscious that any direct message risked interception by Unity or internal dissenters. Yet delaying risked unpreparedness. She allowed herself a brief memory. The first time she saw Planet X. A distant silhouette on sensors. A veiled giant lurking beyond Cooper. The wonder had been intoxicating then. Now that wonder had given way to this tension, defending a nest whose boundaries blurred between sanctuary and provocation.